doing a little 5k run from the top of our place down to the 7-Eleven and back up. It's been a minute.
The way down is like gets your confidence up, and the way up has so far been humbling, but maybe today we'll feel like athletes for some reason.
Yeah, bit of a leg burner at the end. Ourselves and do a full day of a day in the life of what it's like to live on Koh Samui in Thailand while building a brand in Australia. So we start our most mornings off with doing some early morning stuff back at our place and heading down to this cafe called Izzy's, which is a really cool organic coffee. They do the best iced Americano, which is like this frothy, amazing, just coffee, water and ice, but it just amazing, and it comes from Chiang Mai, the bean.
Like an inch of froth that comes on top and makes it so much better than your average iced Americano. It's a perfect people watching place as well. Good place to set up your laptop, watch the street, get some hours of work done.
We're just on our way now to the ice bath place that's in Lamai. So for anyone that's staying in Main Nem, we just found a shortcut that goes through this mountain and pretty much ends up right in the Lamai area. And it ends up being like 6 minutes shorter, I think it is. But you've got no traffic and you're going through the mountains the whole time, so.
And we're just making the most of our last couple days here. We're heading to the ice bath, which was gifted to us from some of our best friends, which is going to be so nice. So we were just chilling on this viewpoint here, and I was filming for Instagram and Mike was filming for YouTube. And as I was looking into my reflection of the video, I reminded myself of a creator who inspired me over 2 years ago. I wasn't saying anything fancy, but the backdrop was just like this tropical rainforest. And I remember looking at this creator and thinking, how do they earn and how do they work remotely? So today we just wanted to share a few things that we're personally doing that help us be able to work remotely. And maybe it's something you haven't thought of, maybe you're doing it already, or maybe you guys have some tips for us as well. So we haven't got it rented out right at this moment, but one thing that our friends actually inspired us to do was to, with our personal car that we have at home, offer it for lease to people who are needing to rent a car. And this is just like an extra support financially. As I said, it's not rented out right at this second, but we have had one person take it and we are planning to have it rented out again soon. But that's something that I hadn't thought of before, where you can just leverage an asset that you already have.
One is thinking of ways how you can automate your brand. So for us with the photo studio, it was thinking of the things that we had to do in person. How can we make them online and more automated so our customers can still be looked after through the whole process, but we can still travel and do the things that we enjoy.
And we did this by writing a list of all the different activities and tasks that were associated with running our business and getting rid of any that were unnecessary and then replacing what was left by either like delegating it or automating it. So we used to explain to people how to use a studio, and then we created a video that shows them exactly where to find things and how to use everything and how to troubleshoot the lights. And we used to do things like when we received a booking, like email them out personally. And now we have an automated booking that has tons of value in it. And lots of our friends have done this as well and inspired us in this way. We have a couple friend that are 2 PTs, and they used to do like 12 or more sessions of PTs face-to-face a day and give that much energy all week long. And then they decided to go online, and now they travel and they live in Thailand. And when they went online, lots of people have this fear that, you know, maybe your clients won't do as well if you don't have that face-to-face time, or maybe you'll lose the intention of your brand. But if the intention is held through every little move you make in your business, even when you're systemizing, it will be felt. They've actually noticed that their clients are getting better results because the systems they've built nurture their clients all week long. Whereas a face-to-face PT session just once, you can make someone feel really good, but then the whole week is affected by so many other factors. So it's like with the studio, us not being there has done nothing but kind of get out the way and make everything blossom more. And like Mike said, last year was like a tester for us on what our business needed to be automated on.
One huge thing is identifying where your spendings are going. So go through your bank account. It might seem daunting because little things like subscriptions that you felt, didn't hurt you like $2 or $3 a month, they all accumulate more and more. So it's, if you can somehow go through those and consolidate them and figure out what actually helps you and what benefits it, and the ones that don't, get rid of them.
So Marky's just rolling a doobie on the moped seat, and we've just finished up at the bathhouse called Luma in Koh Samui. It's a place where you've got a sauna, steam room, ice bath, pool, lounge area, restaurant, and you can come for $15 for the whole day and just stay as long as you want. It's so class. And we're feeling super relaxed.
Something to consider when you're traveling is making sure you have your authentications all set up throughout all your accounts. So what I mean by authentication is an app called Authentication, which you scan a QR code that gives you, it's like a vault that holds all your codes for things like Google, Instagram, Facebook. So when they want you to verify your accounts, it gets sent to that authentication. So just make sure you have that set up before you leave, because last time when we went away, we got a little bit stitched up and we couldn't get into some of our accounts simply because a lot of things goes to your mobile back home in your home country, wherever it's registered. So for us, it was Australia, and we couldn't receive any codes, and that really stuffed us around for weeks until we got somehow emails back and forward to verify ourselves, passport photos. So yeah, get an authentication app. Make sure you authenticate your stuff. This thing is a beast. Fucking hell. Let's go. For Thailand. For Koh Samui.
For a little while.
So we're gonna go get a coffee, or now we're gonna go get a coffee, and then we're going to go try find maybe a beach we haven't been to for our last few days.
And hit up a gym session around lunchtime.
Gym session, get as many as we can in before we leave this epic Koh Samui accommodation.
And yeah,
what else? Meet up with some friends today.
Get a tan.
Get a tan.
That's like the important.
Maybe a haircut.
Yeah.
We just popped down to this area of Lipa Noi of Koh Samui. Found this really, really cool little cafe called Smithy Coffee. Got some really cool specialty coffee. Yeah, just a really cool little old school town. I feel like it could be one of their first towns here on Koh Samui, because all the buildings are like quite old and big. But yeah, there's so many cool little hidden cafes. The 2 months here in beautiful Koh Samui has come to an end. We are off to our next destination. And the journey continues. Straight on to the next flight. Got like an hour connecting.
Yeah, and that was a really smooth flight. That pilot was so good.
Very good.
I appreciate it.
Now, Singapore to KL.